Okay, so I'm at the grinder shop because they had made my sandwich wrong the last time and I asked for a remake. This is free. Excuse me. So don't be afraid, ladies, to ask for a free item when they have made something wrong. So my channel is about helping women with trials in life to be able to take very good care of yourself. My channel is mostly pro-life, not about divorce, although that is in there. And this is the life of luxury, right, that Leandro says I'm having when I'm living off food pantries. For the last year, I have had work in between that has taken care of most of our other stuff. So working at the Broadmoor, working at some temporary jobs. So, but yeah, don't be afraid to get help. And you know what? I've worked at a lot of jobs, and this guy, Leandro, who's trying to represent my husband, he's not doing a very good job. He said that I create conflict at work. The guy knows everything, right? He was there, Mr. Know-It-All. My husband half the time didn't even know where I worked. He didn't even know. I would try to tell him where I'm working. He wouldn't even know. He didn't even know the address. He didn't care, nothing. So one time he was screaming bloody murder at me. Because he was upset with a job that he knew nothing about. So that job was something that he didn't want. He wanted me home most of the time. He asked me to stay home and I still worked. And then another time I was laid off, and then let me see, that was a cleaning business in 2018. I was laid off. They didn't have the work. Another company I was laid off. So Kevin has claimed I can't keep a job when I really haven't had to work too much because my husband didn't want me to work. But when I did work and I got laid off, that's not keeping a job. That's being laid off. And then I had the same situation in a couple places too. So yeah, that's not working. I know when I was at Kia, that's where I got my car. My husband was ticked off because I brought a car, even though he had a truck and a motorcycle and everything. But our son needed a vehicle. So I sold that to my son. And then Kia, that was during COVID. And during COVID, I still worked. And they wanted, I called in because of cramps, which is something I have really bad, always have. And they wanted a COVID test because of that. So I was like, no, I'm not doing a COVID test over that. And then, so that job I had to let go. And then, let me see. There was another situation where I got really sick, and that my husband didn't care at all that I was sick. He didn't even know half the time when I was working in Londonderry. So this is the luxury lifestyle, right? Getting a free grinder. Okay, Kevin.